Kansai, you can't land a jumbo jet on a runway that's sinking into the ocean. In its first years of operation, Kansai International Airport fulfilled its promise to become a new gateway to Asia, flying high with thousands of travellers impressed by Kansai's audacious engineering.
Well, I've been admiring the construction necessity, first to create the island and then to put all of this tremendous construction on it. It's a tremendous logistic challenge, I'm sure.
However, when the dust from this massive construction project finally settled, word began to spread that something else did too.
So the airport was sinking, the islands dropping into the water?
And dropping a little faster than planners had planned. During construction, the sand draining appeared to take care of strengthening the bay's first level of soft soil, helping to accelerate any potential sinking. But it would be the deeper stuff, the soil they couldn't drain, that would soon become a problem. That deeper stuff is called diluvium soil. Because there weren't any published reports about how that type of soil settles on the bottom of the sea, engineers had to try to estimate the degree of settling that would occur. By 1999, on Kansai's 5th birthday, it became apparent that the guesstimating was way off, as the entire island had already sunk over 8 meters, aging the airport 40 years ahead of schedule. The two major questions officials had to be asking themselves: would the sinking stop there? And what does all this business down below mean for the structures up above? Deep in the bowels of the high-tech terminal lies a somewhat low-tech solution to try and win the battle between Mother Nature and Father Time. To help save the structure from splitting at the seams, cracking under the pressure caused by uneven settling, engineers give a little lift to the 900 giant support columns that hold the terminal building up. It's a simple system you'll understand if you've ever changed a flat tire before. First, each column is equipped with a sensor that's connected to a computerized system. When the island shifts, the system signals where the power lifting must take place and technicians rush in. Next, hydraulic jacks, each capable of lifting 300 tons, are inserted between the floor and the column in question. Then, the huge support is lifted and metal plates are added, one at a time, to raise the height of the upper floors back to level once again. It's a delicate game of balance that's a little like sliding a book of matches underneath a wobbly table to keep your sake from spilling. When this jacking up procedure is done, the basement floor remains at the same level, while the first floor moves up. But when you raise the roof on a 2.7 million metric ton building, things in the basement might start to look a little strange. So steps were taken to keep things on the up and up, literally. For example, double walls were installed that hang from the first floor. When the floor is jacked up, the walls follow suit. Also in the basement, air conditioning ducts are bolted to the ceiling, not the floors, keeping wires and hoses from pulling apart as the building grows. Staircases from the first floor get an extra step or two added to the bottom. And on the first floor, passengers are probably not even aware these metal plates at the bottom of each escalator keeps them from tripping on the trippy change in levels. But just how long can this terminal continue to be propped up, defying the laws of gravity? If the whole island keeps getting lower, is the basement only one typhoon away from waves crashing in? According to Kansai officials, the soil settling is slowing down significantly. In turn, that means the uneven sinking is becoming much less frequent. In fact, airport engineers say the sinking has slowed to just 5 centimeters a year, as opposed to the 5 centimeters a month it declined during construction.
I believe that we've solved the problem, but you never know until it's done.
So the airport won't go down without a fight, even if Sir Isaac Newton may be in the other corner. But if the uneven settling isn't settled and continues to mess with the airport's foundation, forget about the buildings, What about the runway? Without it, there is no airport.
Since it's settling evenly, the entire runway is getting lower. But it's not a problem as long as it's flat. It's settling evenly and keeping the same angle, which is what matters. No problem at all.
It's not sinking that fast. So, you know, they'll have the other runway up before this one's underwater. I'm not worried.
And so the secret's out. The Kansai engineering team is so confident in their triumph over the ocean, they're actually at it again, building a second island.